Hi everyone, so today we'll be making this butterfly. It's made out of yarn. I used different yarns and pipe cleaners, and you don't have to use like a hook or a loom or anything. You just use your fingers and scissors to cut it and stuff. So yeah, what you're going to need, or at least what I'm using, is I'll show you. I'm using these two thin yarns. This one is this like rainbow multi-changing stuff, and the other one is this blue. And then I'm using this one thick yarn, and it looks like this. It's got like black with like specks of different colors in it. That's just what I like together. And then I'm going to be using a pipe cleaner. I did have pink because I feel like it, and scissors. What you first need to do is take your strands, make them all like together, go on your fingers like this, and then go under this one. You see that? And go through that. Like that. And then the fingers I found it works best for me to use are these two, and then I just do it. I'm right-handed. I don't know why it works best to use my left hand to do the stuff, but it does. So then I take it, wrap it up so that it goes between the fingers like this, pull it through. My fingers through it again. So that's how I kind of keep it the same side, all my loops up, and so that it goes through those. Pull it up, through those, up, through those, and if my fingers through it, make it the same size as all the others, basically is how I do it. And you can pull on it a little bit if it looks a little odd at all. Try not to make them too loose or too tight. Try to make them sort of the same. It'll just look the best in the end if you do. And you just do this like 30 times or whatever. How many times did I do it already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7. I think. Maybe 8. Yeah, I think 8. So this will be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now you might need more or less depending on like I don't know, depending on like how thick your yarn is. I'm just using these 3, so it makes it pretty thick. So I use 30, but you might have to adjust a little depending on how big you want your butterfly to be. About 13, I think so. If not, who cares? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and last but not least, two fingers one more time, pull it through, 30. So it's something like that longish, depending on what you want and stuff. So now I'm just going to cut it, but I'm going to cut so there's a whole bunch of extra, because I'll show you why you need that later, so you should do that too. First, you're just going to take all this extra yarn here, and you're going to go through this loop, and pull it all through so that it ties itself off pretty much like that. And you have this. You're done with all this yarn for now, so you can just chuck it aside. You don't need it now. What you first need to do, make sure this other end here is just secured, just give it a nice little tug with those frame loops. Might destroy one of your stitches, that's fine. And just make sure it's all straight like this, so that it all stays the same way. Bring your ends together, find the middle like this, then figure out a little bit more than half on one side if you can. So then you can bring this middle right in here in, because you want the top 2 wings to be bigger than your bottom 2 wings, because butterflies, that's how they work, sort of. So it looks something like this. And then I take this extra long yarn, wrap it around this, and then I'm going to bring it down to these tail ones and like try to tie it together a little bit. Obviously isn't going to be the only knot, this is just the first knot I'm making. And now you'll see how I have like this and attached on the sides. I'm going to bring my sides back in like this and bring my yarn around it like this and tie it, if that makes any sense. I'll show you once I get the knot tied. It's just hard to show up in camera. So it looks something like this, and you can always tug on them a little bit if they're a little uneven and stuff. And now, I want my last time to go around the yarn to be this way, just because it's what I want. So I'm going to take this part of the yarn, which everyone is closer to the top, and this one here, and I'm going to tie them this way again. And then I'm going to double knot that, because this is the last time I'm tying these off. So then your butterfly, once I adjust it a little bit, because you got to twist it a little bit, make sure the wings lay the way you want them exactly. Pull on it a little bit if you want. Should look something like this. My top wings are a little large, in my opinion. So I'm going to try to tug on the bottom ones and make the big ones, top ones a little bit less big, and the bottom ones a little bit bigger. Yeah, I like that a little better. Yeah, there, I like that better. I know it's not perfect, and like it's a little weird, but it's still a butterfly, and it's cute. And then you can just take all this extra yarn you have here in the back and just chop it off, because you don't need it anymore. But now, the trick to making it look even more like a butterfly, because now you just got all the wings done. Pull this a little more. Ugh. Like that. Is you take your pipe cleaner, fold it in half, twist it a little bit on the bottom, like, you know, something like that, so it's like that. Stick your butterfly right here, so it's right there, like that. Pull it down into your pipe cleaner, so that it'll be like nice and tight and secure, and it's not gonna like fall off or anything. And then twist this pipe cleaner a little bit, like a few times, like that. And then fold over the ends so they don't stab you, because that's not fun. Being stabbed is never fun. And then you take these and you just sort of curl them into butterfly antennas. And there's your butterfly. You didn't need a hook or a loom or anything. It was just your fingers, some scissors, pipe cleaner, and yarn. Not really that hard. You could use more yarn or less yarn, make them bigger or smaller or whatever. You can expand. It's just the size I chose to make and how it turned out. If you like weird crafts like this where you don't need like a normal tool other than your fingers, give this a thumbs up. Comment down below any ideas you have for me to try, and I will try them because I'm always open to ideas. And subscribe. Bye!